So again, and
How do we end up talking about confession from
hold on.
talking?
Well, thank you for explaining that. I have a sense. I have a sense of the value of it now, and it's contrasting. I kept on thinking about dressing up in diapers and walking around in a parade in all the month of June, right, and calling it Pride, which is a form of confession. But it's Saturnalia confession. It's the exact opposite. It's the same thing. It's the exact opposite. I'm going to take my the things that society doesn't want me to do, or the things that the patriarchy doesn't want me to do, and I'm going to display them for all the world and be proud of these things so that I escape the shame of it. And then I can erase the shame or decouple the shame in it, even though it's weird, because if you're talking fetishistically, then maybe it's actually the shame that makes it powerful to begin with. And so you don't want to give that up. But again, it just seems like our society is reinventing all these things backwards. We're reinventing confession backwards, and we're reinventing racism backwards.
Yeah.
The whole.
No, you're right. It is. It really is that's why we talk about clown world, or the idea of an upside down world. So, for example, that moment, like the June month or whatever, that type of moment used to exist. It was called Carnival, right? During Carnival, you would have a little bit of leeway to wear a mask, which is revealing you for real, right? It's like you wear the mask, but it's not a mask. You're actually revealing some aspect of you, which usually you keep hidden. And so this is something which was part of it, but it was like this weird exceptional moment at the end of a year that was something like but it wasn't. That's the idea. It's like it wasn't pride. It's almost like a concession to our weakness, right? Like a concession to our weakness to have a moment where this stuff has to, like a valve that you open up and you let a little bit out of it, out. Whereas now it's actually become the only thing we can celebrate. There's nothing else we're actually allowed to celebrate.
What do you mean?
The only thing that we're allowed to celebrate basically is the equivalent of pride. Anything else is not allowed. Like, you're not allowed to celebrate your nation. But you're not allowed to celebrate the things that we used to celebrate. Not allowed to celebrate the heroes. Not allowed to celebrate. The last thing that people are allowed to celebrate is the carnival and the exception.